Although showing up for therapy is a huge step and you should be very proud of yourself, it's not the only step in the therapeutic process. Let's talk about how to make the most out of therapy. Let's start with honesty. Being honest in your therapeutic process, whether that be something that's not working for you, or also kind of telling your therapist like, hey, I didn't like the way you did this, or I don't like this technique, or this isn't working for me, that's honesty in itself. But then there's also an other layer. We only know what we know. We only know the things that you're willing to share with us. Therefore, if you come and you tell us a bunch about your life that maybe is a little bit fabricated or far from the truth, these are things that we'll try to recognize, but if we can't, we're kind of giving you guidance on the wrong information. Another way to make the most out of therapy is to come prepared, and that means that kind of just brainstorm or sit with yourself while you're driving to therapy, or even throughout the day if it is telehealth, and kind of think about, okay, what's on my mind and what are things that I want to speak on? What are triggers that I had this week? It just helps us kind of have a way of, asking you where you want to start, before we kind of dive into our questions. And really something might be on your mind, and if we're talking about a different topic, there might get a frustration of, hey, I don't want to talk about this. I actually had something happen this week that I'd rather speak on. Change doesn't just happen in the therapy room. You have to make sure that you practice this outside of session. I only see you for 45 minutes, or your therapist only sees you for 45 minutes a week. Therefore, if you're not taking in the techniques or the reflection that is advised, it's hard to progress. But also remember, be kind to yourself. Progress is not linear. And although we can be practicing these things, there is no time limit, and there is no certain amount of time that you should be over something or processing something or, kind of feeling like your best self. It's at your pace. Just come prepared and come with an open mind, and we will take it from there.